All right, let's dive into this. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to unpack the definitive playbook for launching a stress-free, highly profitable online grooming business. If you've ever looked at the booming men's grooming market and thought, hey, how can I carve out my own slice of that without drowning in tech headaches or burning out on tiny profit margins? Well, you are in the exact right place. We're looking at a complete, ground-up blueprint for building a repeat customer beard oil brand. Let's get to it.
So here's our roadmap for today. We'll cover the beard oil opportunity, finding your scent niche, pricing and profitable bundles, pages that actually convert, skipping the tech headaches, and finally, your 30-day launch plan.
Okay, Section 1, the beard oil opportunity.
Now you might be wondering, why beard oil? Well, because when it's positioned correctly, it is the absolute ultimate small product, repeat customer business. You know, it's so easy to fall for the myth that guys buy beard oil because they want to feel fancy, luxurious, or like some rugged traditional lumberjack. I mean, that's what a lot of copy-paste brands build their entire identity around. But the reality, men actually buy because their face is itchy, their skin is flaky, or their beard literally feels like coarse wire. The real money isn't in selling a luxury lifestyle. It's in solving genuine discomfort, especially in those early growth stages where that dreaded beard itch kicks in.
And once you solve that very real physical pain, you unlock a brilliant business model. Because the product is so small, it's incredibly cheap and easy to ship. Because it gets used every single day, it runs out quickly. And because you've just cured their itchy skin, the customer loyalty is staggering. They simply won't risk trying another brand. Combine that super high repeat purchase rate with strong holiday gifting potential, and you've got yourself a highly reliable revenue stream. Moving right along to Section 2, finding your scent niche to really stand out in the market. Because the market is totally crowded with bland brands, the key here is carving out a very specific lane. Now, the biggest mistake beginners make is offering like 15 different crazy scents on day one. Please, don't do it. A smart starter range should rely strictly on these 4 core profiles: fresh, woody, warm, and unscented. This covers almost every single buyer's preference. It gives you a clean, modern citrus option, a classic cedar vibe, a spicy evening scent, and an absolutely crucial unscented option for sensitive skin or strict office environments. Keeping it to these 4 keeps your stock manageable while maximizing your mass appeal.
And this strategy translates into a beautifully focused product lineup. As you can see, you have your single bestseller oil for most buyers and your unscented option to solve that sensitive skin pain point. Then, to reduce the risk for first-time buyers, you offer a discovery mini set so they can test the waters and a full starter kit for beginners and gift buyers. Setting things up exactly like this makes the purchasing decision incredibly simple and drastically reduces the hesitation for someone trying your brand for the very first time.
All right, Section 3, pricing and profitable bundles. Let's talk about protecting those profit margins.
Here's a tough reality. Having a great product doesn't matter at all if your margins are totally wrong. Beard oil might look dirt cheap to make when you're just looking at bulk ingredients, but man, those hidden costs will sneak up on you. Are you busy and broke? This is a huge fear for so many makers. You price your oil at $5 to compete with cheap marketplace sellers, but actually, scratch that once you pay for the glass bottle, the dropper, the labels, the protective packaging, the shipping mailers, and your own time mixing and packing, poof, your profit vanishes. You end up exhausted with literally nothing to show for it. You absolutely have to price your items like a premium product brand right from day one.
And you do that by using these 3 specific pricing tiers. Step 1 is your entry tier, those mini bottles just to get people through the door. Step 2 is your best value, the standard bottle that acts as your main product. And Step 3 is your premium tier, the comprehensive gift boxes and bundles. When you structure your pricing like this, basic human psychology takes over. Most buyers are naturally going to gravitate right to that middle tier if you position it correctly as the best, smartest everyday option. Look, single bottles are great for getting people to try you out, sure, but true financial stability, that comes from bundles and repeat orders. We're talking starter kits, a beard wash and oil combo, or a buy 2, save a little refill multi-buy. These bump up your average order value dramatically without heavily increasing your shipping costs. That is the real secret to financial stability in this niche.
Which brings us to Section 4, pages that actually convert. Because setting clear expectations is everything.
You could drive all the traffic in the world to your site, but if your shop pages don't set crystal clear expectations, you won't get sales. Or worse, you'll get a mountain of returns. To avoid that, your product pages must be absolute gold. Honestly, most customer complaints in this industry come down to just two things: scent mismatch or over-application making them greasy. So neutralize those instantly. Clearly state who the oil is for. Does it feel light or rich? Is the scent subtle or strong? Describe it in plain, everyday English. List the ingredients super clearly for allergy purposes, and literally tell them exactly how many drops to use. When you provide that level of clarity, the customer feels totally safe buying from you.
Check out this insight from the source material. It really hits the nail on the head. The biggest reason people abandon is not knowing which scent to pick. Add a scent chooser. Think about it. When buyers can't smell the product through the screen, anxiety kills the sale. It is a massive conversion killer. Simply adding a guide that says, hey, if you like fresh, clean scents, start here, completely eliminates that friction and saves the sale.
Okay, Section 5. Skipping the tech headaches. Let's look at done-for-you e-commerce.
Building out scent choosers, multiple variants, and subscription bundles, it can be incredibly fiddly. If you're a maker who breaks into a cold sweat just thinking about coding or integrating payment gateways, this right here is the ultimate solution. Make Local for Global is a done-for-you service. They literally build and launch your online store in 5 days. It completely removes the technology friction so you can focus on what you actually enjoy, mixing your oils and building your brand.
And get this, the price point for their local plan is just staggering. It's £99 a year. A year! When you think about the steep monthly fees of other major e-commerce platforms, plus the cost of premium themes, plus all the paid apps you need just to make things work, this is genuinely exciting. It makes launching a real business incredibly accessible.
Just look at what's included here. They design and build the store, provide a free domain, and even include green hosting, so your site runs on eco-friendly servers. They set up your business email so you look super professional, integrate the payment gateway so you can actually get paid, and vitally, they take 0% commission on your sales. They don't take a cut of your hard work at all. This completely shatters the technical and financial barriers to entry for a new seller.
Finally, Section 6. Your 30-day launch plan. Going from an idea to a live store.
So with the tech totally sorted out, let's put it all together into a structured 4-week crescendo to get your brand live. In week 1, forget about websites. Just focus on your range, picking those 4 core scents and designing your starter kit. In week 2, you write out those clear product pages and take clean, brightly lit photos. Week 3 is all about testing your packaging so your bottles don't leak in the mail and writing out some basic FAQ replies. And finally, week 4 is when you establish your marketing rhythm and go live.
Now, when you're establishing that marketing rhythm, keep this in mind. A lot of beard marketing out there is aggressive, over the top, or just plain cringy. Skip the nonsense. Content that actually sells is highly practical. Use natural search terms. Write a simple, helpful guide answering something like how to stop beard itch in the first month. When you answer real grooming questions naturally, you establish immediate trust and easily stand out from the noise.
Which leaves us with this final, absolutely crucial thought. Are you ready to support a habit rather than just sell a bottle? A true, wildly profitable repeat customer brand isn't in the business of just slinging single glass bottles. It's in the business of solving a man's daily discomfort, making him feel put together, and reliably supporting his morning routine for years to come. That's the whole blueprint right there. The opportunity is huge, the roadmap is clear, and the tech is easier than it has ever been. So the only question left is, are you ready to launch? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.